Adventure to the Moon. I am bored, said Andrew, a 5-year-old boy. I want to go on an adventure. Andrew looked around his room and he saw a picture book of the solar system on his desk. That gave him an idea. I want to go on an adventure to the moon, said Andrew. I want to be an astronaut. Andrew thought about how he could be an astronaut and he wasn't sure how he could do it. The moon is so far away, said Andrew to himself. How will I ever be able to get to it? You can build a rocket ship, said Andrew's best friend Peter. Yes, said Andrew, a rocket ship. That is how I will get to the moon. Andrew and Peter built a rocket ship out of a cardboard box. They covered the outside of it with tin foil. Are you ready to go to the moon now? Asked Peter when the rocket ship was finished. Yes, said Andrew. I am ready to go to the moon. Peter started the countdown. 10, 9, 8, said Peter. Andrew and the cardboard rocket ship flew off into space. They flew past the tall buildings and the tall trees. They flew past the clouds and then they flew through the atmosphere. Oh, look at all the pretty stars in the sky, said Andrew to himself. Andrew liked flying around in space. It was very quiet there. Andrew had a lot of time to look out the window of his rocket ship. Pretty soon, a big round object came into view. There is the moon! Exclaimed Andrew. Andrew was so excited to see the moon that he forgot to land on it. Oh dear, said Andrew. I forgot to land on the moon. I guess I will have to orbit it and then land. Andrew steered the rocket ship around the moon, and this time, when he saw the landing site, he carefully landed his rocket ship on the surface. Oh my! Exclaimed Andrew, getting out of rocket ship and walking around the surface of the moon. It sure is lonely looking here. I think I will go and explore it some more. Andrew took his space vehicle out of his rocket ship and he drove around the surface of the moon. All I can see is dust and craters, said Andrew. Andrew put the space vehicle into the rocket ship and he headed back home. He enjoyed seeing the green grass and the green leaves on the trees. He had a whole new appreciation for the things that were on earth. You wouldn't believe how dusty and lonely the moon was, said Andrew when he arrived back home. Are you saying you did not have a good time? Asked Peter. Oh no, exclaimed Andrew. Actually, it was quite the opposite. Would you go to the moon again? Asked Peter. Yes, said Andrew without hesitation. I definitely would.